Hello, Racer fans. I'm James Larry, and I'm here with Alexis Love, this week's co-Murray State Pepsi Athlete of the Week. Alexis, you're here because of the indoor track meet at Eastern Tennessee State this weekend. You ran in the 60-meter and the 200-meter. A lot of people don't know about track. It's such a quick event. Why don't you tell us what you guys do before you even start running?
Okay, we all have our different strategies, but what I do, the night before the race, I usually reflect on what I did the week before and then just look at my goals and think about how I want to do better this week at the meet. And then I would, usually when I wake up, I read a daily devotional quote and then just write down something about, how it relates to track. And then I use that as I'm getting mentally prepared for the race. So when I actually get to the meet, it's more of I'll listen to my gospel music and just look at my goals and think about, how I want the day to go as far as on the track. So then after that, I'll warm up and then I'll do some accelerations, which are just quick run outs and stuff, just to, get the body warmed up. And then I'll set my blocks to make sure they're perfect for me, and I do this about 3 times. And then when they're just right, I leave it as it is, and then when the gun goes off, I'm ready to go. And I was mentally prepared more this week than last week, and I felt very good about the race. I felt like I ran well. It was a great meet.
All right, so in the prelims, you got first in both the 60 and the 200, and there's really not much to talk about, to ask you, what's going through your mind during the run, because it's such a short distance. On the 200 meter, a little bit more, but the 60 is such a short distance. Yeah. It's such a quick race. But you took first in both the prelims. There was a night between the prelims and the finals. What were you thinking that night? Were you excited? Were you nervous?
I was definitely excited. I was like, okay, here I am. I made it through the prelims, and it's now I got to wake up and do the same exact thing, but faster. So, I felt great about it. It's a good feeling to go home and know that, okay, well, the next day you have another shot at the same race, but you can better yourself at it. So.
And the next day, on Saturday, you did better yourself in the 200. You took home first place. How did it feel when you got to the end? Did you know you'd won, or?
I knew I won. It's a certain point in the race where you hit that curve and okay, I'm in first place, and just keep pumping those arms and getting my knees up. And I knew when I crossed the finish line, I won first place.
All right. Now, we had a lot of great sports this past week. How does it feel knowing that you and another member of the track team were co-Pepsi Athlete of the Week?
It was awesome. I'm very proud of her as well. And it just feels great. It lets me know that my hard work is paying off. It feels special.
And there you have it, Racer fans. Alexis Love, this week's Murray State co-Pepsi Athlete of the Week. Stay right where you are. We have Tonia Pratt coming right up. And we're back, Racer fans. I'm now joined by Tonia Pratt, also off the women's track team. A thrower, you threw shot and weight at East Tennessee State's track meet this weekend. Why don't you tell us about the prelims?
Well, in prelim, I feel like the first thing I think about is I got to get a good mark in, and then after that, have some fun and throw far.
All right, now between the shot and the weight, which one do you prefer to throw?
The weight, definitely. I feel like in the weight, I have it's more fun because I get to gain more speed and it's just more motion, so it's funner.
All right, now you did qualify for both the shot put and the weight for the finals later on that day. What was going through your mind before the finals?
For weight, for the finals, waiting between the prelim and the finals, I was kind of mad because I wasn't throwing where I wanted to throw, so I got a little angry, and then so I'm just I need to step my game up and get one out there because I should be doing a lot better than what I was doing.
All right, now when the finals came around, you threw the weight way farther than everybody else this weekend. First place in the weight. How did it feel when you let go of it? Did you know that was the one, or did was it something you waited for the actual spot, or did you just know right then?
Oh, I don't know until the release. After I felt the release was really high in the air, and it was just it didn't seem like it took a lot of effort. It was just boom, it was just there. So the release, I knew it was a good throw.
All right, now with all the great sports Murray State had this past weekend, how does it feel knowing that you were chosen to be sitting here as Murray State Pepsi Athlete of the Week?
It feels great because I feel I worked really hard this week in practice, and it feels good to know that my hard work is finally paying off.
All right. Well, there you have it, Racer fans. Tonia Pratt, Murray State co-Pepsi Athlete of the Week. Until next time, Racer fans, I'm James Larry. You have a great day.